we are going to set up Visual Studio Code for Salesforce development. We just need to follow some basic simple steps to make it working for us. So first of all, we need to download Salesforce CLI to make it working. I will put this link in description below so you can directly go here and download based on your operating system for Windows or Mac OS. Once you download it, you just need to verify is it correctly installed in your machine or not. For that, you just need to open your terminal and give this command sfdx. This command will give you some response. If it is not installed correctly, you will get some error message like this command is not found. For me, you can say yeah, we got the response, so it means it is installed correctly. After verifying this one, we have to go here code.visualstudio.com/download. From here we have to download Visual Studio Code. You can download for Windows or Mac as per your operating system. Once you download this one, you have to install. After installing, just open the Visual Studio Code and you will see it will open a welcome screen for you. So just close this one and click on open folder, or you can go from here file and open. So if you click on open folder, then you need to select your folder, main folder where you are working. So let me delete this one because I just created this for testing purpose. So we selected this folder. So now we are in the correct folder where we want to make the Salesforce development. Then we have to go in extensions and search for Salesforce extension pack, and you will get this one. So you need to install this one. Once you install this one, then you will see like the 9 extensions will be automatically installed for the VSCode. It might take some time, like 2 or 5 minutes. After that, you need to reload the Visual Studio Code, means like you have to close this one and reopen this again. So once you open this, once you come back here, so what we have to do, we have to create a blank project. For that, we have to go to the view and command palette, then create project with manifest. Once you select this one, you see that extensions are activating. Sometime extension take some long time to activate, so you have to wait for this one might open after after a few more seconds, because this might take some time for you. So you need to select the standard and give the project name. So this will basically create a folder in your working space directly in the, so this one basically create a folder in the working directory. So let me put LWC super batch. Then we selected this folder and click on create project. So you will see a blank project is created under this directory, and we have application aura classes. If you open any of the folder, you will see they are empty. There are nothing inside the folder. Reason, we just created the blank folder and we have not connected with our org. So what we have to do, again go back in command palette and click on authorize the org, sfdx, authorize org, sfdx, okay, authorize an org. After authorize an org, you will see this option. So you need to select as per you. If you have development org, you can select project default. If it is sandbox, you can select the sandbox. So let's create project default. This is org alias, so which is a nickname for your org. So LWC super batch. This will open the browser for the default browser. So for me, it will open the Google Chrome and ask for the org credential, username and password. So you see it is asking for username password, so let's get the username from here and the password is this. Okay, Once you log in here, and if you go back to the VS Code, you will see authorize an org has been successfully run. Once it is run correctly, you will see an icon on your bottom left which is says like your org has been connected successfully. So first we created the project, then we authorize org with the Google Chrome. Now what we have to do, we have to go in the manifest folder and click on package.xml. Just right click over here and you will see retrieve source in the manifest from org option. You just need to click on this one, and what will happen, all the components which are mentioned in the package.xml, you will get all the, you have been retrieve all the components in your local machine. So if I click on classes, so here is one class. If I click on LWC, so here are my all LWC components, right? So this way we can retrieve all the components from our org. And now if we want to make some changes from the VS Code, so let's suppose I want to create a class. So I can right click over there and there is option create apex class. We need to give some name, so let's say uh, hello world in the class folder, and let's create a method public static void method 1 and just say system.debug. If I hit save, so for me I have enabled a setting, so that's why once I hit save, so it is automatically deploy to org. But if it is not working for you, just need to right click and there is option deploy this source to org. Once you click on deploy to source, this class has been deployed in your org. So let's go and check. If we go to the developer console and search for our class, the hello world, so you see this class is here. So that way we created a class from VS Code and pushed to the org. And let's suppose if you are doing something in the org, system.debug, and hit save. So this changes you have done in the Salesforce org and you want to retrieve. So just right click on the class and there is option retrieve source from the org. So if you do this thing, so you will see the changes comes from org to your local environment. So that way you can retrieve or deploy your changes from the VS Code. Now once you made any changes, let's suppose I put enter and if I hit Control S, so it is automatically deploys. So the reason is from this one there is option preference, go to the settings and then search for Salesforce. You will see Salesforce feature and here is the option called not here. Okay, here is the option Salesforce DX VS Code Core push or deploy on save. If you enable this one, then it will automatically deploy. By default it is disabled, so you just need to select the checkbox and come back. So you will see once you hit save, it automatically get deployed in your org.